Book of Demons is a hack and slash dungeon crawler from Poland developer Zafmod. It's the first game in a series of titles called Return to Games. The first thing gamers may notice is the game's papercraft style graphics. The characters and the world around them looks like D&D style pen and paper game with major figures. This look helps gives the game an even greater sense of fantasy RPG. From the look of the graphics alone, Book of Demons looks like a game you can buy a physical board game for and start a journey with friends on game night. Unfortunately, Book of Demons is a single player only game, so players can't get with friends and start a journey like they can with other dungeon crawlers like Diablo. The focus is on world building and its lore. Everything is told to players in drawn out conversations with NPCs, from how the world fell into darkness to specific creatures that the player encounters. When players encounter new creatures, which is often, tutorials will pop up and explain the game's ever-growing mechanics. This can take you out of the game, as even after playing the game for over an hour, new rules are brought up. This can get annoying, but also feels necessary. The game gradually opens itself up rather than throw everything at you at once and expect you to remember everything right away. At the time of this preview, only the warrior class was available to play. The mage and rogue classes are still in development and was unavailable. Players looking for customizations will be disappointed to find that characters cannot be changed, from their gender to their outfits. Armor would change automatically as the player levels up. But that doesn't mean Book of Demons leave players simply clicking on monsters. The game has two great features that makes up for some of the game's shortcomings. The first is deck building. As players explore dungeons and level up, they will find or be rewarded with cards that can improve how much damage they deal or how much they can take. Skill cards can help turn the tide of battles. Some are one-use items like potions, while others can be used to push enemies back or give players a chance to regain lost health as soon as they're hit. Players must choose their cards carefully. Players have a limited number of slots and the majority of them are locked off and can only be unlocked once players level up enough. Mana plays a big part in what kind of cards a player can use. Each card will cost a certain amount of mana. The more powerful a card is, the higher the mana need to equip it. Equipping cards will lock that amount of mana. This could keep the players from using more powerful cards, even if they have slots open. Book of Demons' second noteworthy feature is called Flexiscope. This feature allows players to choose how long a game session lasts. If players want to quit game, they can choose small dungeons that the game estimates to take only 5 minutes. The bigger the dungeon, the longer the game session. According to Zafmod, Flexiscope learns the player's way of running through a dungeon and adapts to that to make the game more accessible. This feature is great and already feels like it should be standard in all dungeon crawlers. Battles are hit and miss. The warrior can attack enemies at a distance as if he was a mage or rogue. Characters will start slowly attacking enemies automatically when they reach a certain distance. This feels silly and disrupts any sense of immersion. That is until you get a feel for the combat and realize that the distance advantage helps balance the difficulty. Players can attack enemies quickly by holding the left mouse button, but this can cause issues, as clicking even slightly off your intended target will force your character to walk towards said enemies. This annoyance will happen constantly, especially at higher difficulties when enemies begin to surround the player. To stop your character, you'll have to click behind them. Then you have to click again to have them move back. But since you're being attacked from all sides, chances are you'll just click on a target you don't want. It's bearable but can lead to players' death when things get a little hectic. So far, Book of Demons is shaping up to be a great dungeon crawler with simple addictive gameplay and fun card loots. If you enjoy dungeon crawlers, then Book of Demons is well worth the $20 price tag for the early access. If you're not a fan of early access, Book of Demons isn't going to change your mind. Book of Demons is available now on Steam Early Access for $20. The game is planned for a 2017 release on Steam, Windows, and console exclusive to Xbox One.